Keep in mind that nationwide, 80% of campus crimes are student-on-student, with the number one crime being theft. And campus thieves are no different than any other thief. They're opportunity seekers, so don't give them an opportunity to steal from you. In addition to keeping your door locked, make sure you store small valuables out of sight in a closed or locked drawer or another area that no one knows about. Small electronic devices and cash left lying around can be easily taken. Remember what Chief Barnwell said. It only takes 8 seconds for a thief to enter an unsecured area and walk off with an item of value. Leaving a note on your open door indicating you're not in, where you'll be, and when you'll be back, it's like posting a "please come and rob me" sign. It's not a good idea. Lock your door when you leave your room for any reason, even if you're just going down the hall. It's just a great idea to get in the habit of carrying your ECU One card and keys at all times. Please don't loan your keys to anyone. They belong to you and are your responsibility. If somehow you happen to lose your keys, let your RA know sooner than later so your locks can be changed, helping to ensure that you and your property will remain safe. The good news is that ECU residence halls actually have their own locksmiths. The bad news is it will cost you. Take advantage of the ECU Police Department's Operation ID program to record the model number and/or serial number of any expensive items in your room. This reduces property theft and aids in the recovery of stolen property. Thieves find it more difficult to dispose of stolen articles that can be traced through an owner's personal ID number. If caught, the thief can be convicted and the marked items can be returned to the rightful owner. The ECU PD offers a service to students both on and off campus. If you brought a bike or plan on purchasing one to get around, it must be registered with ECU Parking and Transportation. Unlike the vehicle parking permits, which need to be purchased every year, bike permits are free and valid for the entire time you're here at ECU. Bikes must be stored on a bike rack on campus, or it will be impounded. To get it back, it'll cost you $20. Do yourself a favor and get a good lock so the bike stays in your possession. This should go without saying, but please report all broken doors, windows, and lights in and around your residence hall to your RA or another member of campus living staff. And most important of all, remember that your residence hall is a community. Be a good neighbor and look out for each other. If you are interested in living off campus, you need to understand a few things. It does have its freedoms, but it comes with more rules, regulations, and responsibilities. When you live off campus, you will not only be a student of ECU, but also a citizen of the City of Greenville. Therefore, students will need to know that both the ECU Student Code of Conduct, Student Rights and Responsibilities, and the City of Greenville Code Enforcement apply to them. Also, before you sign a lease agreement, you need to know and understand all the facts, as this is a legal binding document. Off-campus Student Services is a great resource to use in exploring your off-campus housing wants and needs. One section down, 2 more to go. You're doing great. In this next section, we're going to go over life on campus. Let's take a couple minutes to watch part 2 of the ECU Campus Safety and Security video regarding staying safe on campus when you're out and about. Since we already watched part 1, I'm going to fast forward this video a little bit.
So, hi Chief, we just finished talking about safety inside the dorm. What kind of safety do you recommend when we're traveling around campus?
Well, first and foremost, use the pathways that are provided on campus that are well lit after hours. You need to make sure you keep up with your key fob as well as your room keys. But most importantly, you need to be identifiable to us so we know that you're affiliated to the campus community. And by carrying your One card with you all the time, then when we engage with you, we're going to know relatively quickly that you're here and you belong.
So I have to keep my One card with me at all times, my keys and my fob. What if I don't have my One card with me?
Well, if you don't have your One card with you, then it's going to inconvenience you because it takes time, because we're going to have to validate you're who you say you are and that you are affiliated with campus. And that can take 10 minutes, whereas 30 seconds, you pull out your One card, show it to me, I hold it up and I say, yep, that's you.
And if we're walking around campus and something seems to go wrong, what's the first thing that we should do?
Well, you should report any suspicious activity or concern to the police immediately. And you can do that in several ways. First and foremost, you could utilize the telephone and pick up your cell phone and call us at our number. But you could also download the LiveSafe app that I mentioned earlier, which allows you to have a smartphone app on your phone that gives you a virtual safety escort to and from areas off campus, as well as the ability to provide information to the police department immediately and anonymously if you wish.
So if I'm walking around campus and something seems to happen and I get to a blue light phone, what would I need to do? What would happen?
Well, how about we find out? A blue light phone immediately puts us in contact with the police department. So if you don't mind, push that button.
ECU Police.
Hi, my name's Janelle. I'm with Chief here. We're just testing the blue light phones.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the phone is also GPSed, so we know your immediate location, and it's equipped with a camera, so we're going to be able to see what's going on around you at the time you're talking with us.
All right, thank you, Chief Barnwell.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks again to Chief Barnwell for helping us out today. Again, remember, if you see something, say something.
It is imperative that if you do that, you report emergency contact services immediately so that they are able to get here in a timely manner.
Thanks again. We'll see you in the fall.
See you in the fall.
Many administrative buildings are locked after 5 p.m. Classroom buildings are locked after 10, and mostly all buildings are locked on weekends. This means that after hours, campus will be a pretty quiet place. Consequently, you should never work alone in a campus office or classroom at night or on the weekends. Even during the daytime, you should avoid being alone in isolated places. Always try to walk with others, especially at night. If you do have to walk by yourself, stick to well-lit popular routes. If you're attending a night class alone, when the class is over, notice who's walking in your direction and ask if you can join them. Chances are they'll be happy to have the company. And heck, you may even make a new best friend or partner in the process. Walk with confidence and make eye contact with others you pass. A potential attacker or thief looks for an easy target, particularly someone they can catch off guard. Take a look at the students pictured here. The girl on the left is aware, while the guy on the right is consumed by his headphones and phone, placing him more at risk. Don't be that guy. Pay attention to your surroundings, and if you feel like you're being followed, walk quickly to a well-populated place. Trust your instincts. If you feel you're in danger, attract attention any way you can. You can also have a friend safe walk with you through the LiveSafe app. Let's take a minute to learn more about the features of this awesome app.
If you see something, say something. We've all heard it, but not all of us have done it.
I think a lot of students are hesitant to do that because you cannot report anything anonymously.
Well, now you can. The LiveSafe app is available here at East Carolina University. The free app allows you to contact police through text message, picture message, and even through video. So if you see something suspicious or anything that doesn't look right, discreetly snap a picture and send it to police. You can even do it anonymously.
There's a lot of truth in saying that a picture's worth 1,000 words. If we have a picture of somebody that we're looking for, then that picture gives us greater intelligence than just what somebody's explaining. The picture is great. Video is outstanding for us if we need to do some investigation.
But the app is more than that. You can contact ECU police or dial 911 at the push of an icon. Walking home alone from the library? The app's Safe Walk feature allows a friend to virtually watch you get from point A to point B. You can live chat with them while walking, and they can request help through the 911 button if they feel like you are in danger.
I feel much safer. You can call 911 through the same screen. You can also choose to call the ECU campus police, and through that, they can also dispatch a safety escort for you if necessary. Just knowing that someone else knows where you are, like you're technically in